for Kaliyev, he scores!
He's got 50 goals.
Backside for Kaliyev, we've got the milestone there!
Yeah, I was born in Uzbekistan, and then I moved when I was probably 1 year old to Staten Island, New York. My dad's friends actually played hockey, so and then I went out there. I didn't know anything about it, and then I started loving it. Started to watch a lot of NHL games, and then started playing every day. When I was 13, I got invited to a Little Caesars camp in Detroit. They were probably like top 5 team in the country. Got invited and made the team there, and I was like, oh, this. I could realize I could be a really good player here.
My first viewing on Arthur, I was in Michigan, and it was early in the draft year, and I just watched this young man score 3 goals in this game. And he scored them 3 different ways.
Left-hand side, Kaliyev takes the shot and tucks it in!
He scored one off the rush on his one-timer, and one from coming out from below the goal line. I just thought, man, this is an incredible prospect.
When I got drafted, I was playing a game during the draft. So I had no clue who was getting drafted first round, who was getting drafted second round. I only found out after the game that I got drafted to the Hamilton, no clue.
Puts the fork in it, Strome in front, and Arthur Kaliyev off a beautiful tic-tac-toe play has his first OHL goal.
We were building our team up to be a contender for a championship. In a year like that, if that's the timing as you enter the league as a 16-year-old on a team like that, you probably don't get as much of a role or as predominant of a role. And, I found our coaches moving him up the lineup.
Kaliyev breaking through the middle of the ice, back to him on the backhand and scores! The magical rookie for the Bulldogs has done it again!
It was really tough. First couple games, I thought it was really hard out there, and not keeping up with him maybe a bit. And then it got way better as the games went on.
Marion Student back to Sagen, a shot across, they score!
Towards the end of the season, I felt like I was really, really good out there with the guys.
The Ontario Hockey League is an incredibly competitive league on a nightly basis. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer for 16-year-olds to acclimate themselves to that. He was able to do that through the regular season and start to thrive even into the playoffs. People were calling me after we got him after his first year in the league saying, how'd you guys get him at 26? So I think it's going to be the same thing for LA, fortunately for them.
Making his NHL debut, Arthur Kaliyev.
It's something you dream of growing up as a kid, playing in the NHL game. A little bit nervous at warm-ups, watching those playing against the NHL team. Older guys help me out, trying to stay more loose, and then you should just try to play your best out there.
The moment will never take hold of him. His hands don't shake in the big moment. He wants it. He wants to be on the ice.
Centering pass from Downey to Amadio, they score! Arthur Kaliyev! Welcome to the NHL, King Arthur!
These players with high hockey IQ, sometimes they're not blazers and sometimes they're not rushing to areas because they're getting themselves out of scoring positions. And Artie is that type of guy. Sometimes you look at him and you think, come on, man, you got to move your feet, and then the puck's on his stick and in the back of the net.
Kaliyev shoots and scores.
He's one of those guys, and the puck just follows you around.
It's now a loose puck, they score! Arthur Kaliyev.
He goes to the spots that you can score goals. Can you teach it? Maybe you can, but it's just a gift he has. Since game 1 or game 2 of the season here in the American League, he's come a long way.
They've really been helping me a lot, training me, rounding out my game, getting my strengths up in the gym too. I guess just try to keep it up with it, keep going forward, and we'll see what happens.
Backdoor feed, Kaliyev, and he scores!
It's amazing how The two drafts sort of mimic themselves, the Ontario Hockey League and the National Hockey League, and I believe it'll turn out just as well for the LA Kings as it did for the Hamilton Bulldogs.